Are you listening? Damn.
Welcome to another episode of the Nerf Report. My name is Bryant Chappel. Before we go any further, we have a massive announcement to make. We've done it. We have officially hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel. And, YouTube has all these awards and achievements for channels that hit 100,000 or even 1 million subscribers. And there's nothing really for the small creators out there. So I got on the phone with YouTube this week and I said, look, this is a huge injustice. Small creators deserve the same amount of respect as any other creator. What can we do to fix this? And YouTube agreed that there was a problem and we needed to address it. So they sent me out a very, very special gift. And I'm told that we are the first channel to ever receive this on YouTube. So I am extremely excited to share it with you. So without further ado, I would like to share with you the brand new cardboard play button. In honor of hitting 1,000 subscribers, YouTube has sent us this cardboard play button. We are going to be putting this directly on the set, showing it off every single week. And honestly, I'm so grateful. Hitting 1,000 subscribers was a huge goal of mine when I started this channel. As we got done with last week's episode and I posted it, I kind of had a feeling that we were going to hit 1,000 subscribers. But what was the coolest thing in the world was once the episode got uploaded, there were so many of you in the chat just saying, you're so close, you're gonna hit it, it's gonna happen. And then there were so many of you that just said, whatever it takes, we're gonna get you over 1,000. I'm gonna take the opportunity and I'm gonna get you over 1,000 subscribers this week. And there's no other word to really describe that feeling other than just awesome. And starting this channel, hitting 1,000 subscribers was kind of a proof of concept that, what we were doing, people liked, they were going to respond positively to it. And that was kind of my telltale sign is that, well, if we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're doing something right. And the fact that we've hit it right before the new year gets me even more excited for the new content that we're gonna be putting out next year. There's new shows I wanna launch, brand new formats for some concepts that I have going, and then we're also gonna be launching a podcast. The equipment has shown up this week, and I can't wait to kind of jump into that and kind of see where we can build our own avenue within the podcast field. But I guess the last thing that I wanna say is thank you to everyone who's hit that subscribe button and has helped this channel grow by liking the videos, watching them, commenting on them, and sharing them with your friends. That is what helps us grow as a channel. And this is usually the time of the show where I say, hey, this individual is the subscriber of the week. But so many people were responsible for us hitting 1,000 subscribers that I feel like every single person that has hit the subscribe button deserves that announcement this week. So everyone who's watched this show at any given moment, you are the subscriber of the week this week. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you're old enough to drink, pop open a beer. I'm definitely gonna be doing that tonight. But at the end of the day, all I can say to you is thank you so much. And without further ado, I guess on this week's episode, Fortnite Season 7 has officially launched, so we're going to talk all about that. And finally, this week marked the arrival of the Game Awards. And once again, we were snubbed for Content Creator of the Year, but we'll get into that. But before we touch any of those stories, let's talk about this week's top headlines. First up this week, let's talk about PlayStation. PlayStation announced this week that they would be adding 50 PS4 games to its PlayStation Now service. PlayStation Now is Sony's video game streaming platform that allows gamers to download or stream over 700 games. The service includes games from PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4, and can be yours today for the low price of $19.99. Now, PlayStation Now already includes games like Uncharted 3, Last of Us, the entire God of War series, but if that's not a good enough reason for you to subscribe to the service, PlayStation added 50 PlayStation 4 titles this week. That's right, games like For Honor, Mafia 3, Elder Scrolls Online, XCOM 2, Sniper Elite 4, and Bloodborne can all be found on PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now is also home to games like Red Dead Redemption, Mortal Kombat, WWE 2K16, Fallout New Vegas, Dark Souls 2, Resident Evil 4, and LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Also this week, with the war for next-gen console just about to start, rapper Soulja Boy fired off the first shots this week by announcing his brand new console, the Soulja console. Now you may remember Soulja Boy from his 2007 smash hit Crank That resulted in one of the most annoying dance trends ever. See kids, when your parents get on you about your Fortnite flossing, just remind them of this. You'll be perfectly fine. Soulja Boy's new console, aptly called the Soulja console, features over 3,000 pre-installed games running on a Linux-based system. The 3,000 games are emulated ROMs, bringing the actual legality of this console's existence into question. The Soulja console retails for $149, and if that's too expensive, well, just head on over to Amazon, where you can buy the exact same console for $89.99. That's right, the original manufacturer of the console, Abernic, is selling the exact same console for $90. And before you laugh this off like I did, you need to understand, people are actually buying this console. In fact, on Twitter, Soulja Boy tweeted, "To the first person that purchased my console, you just brought tears to my eyes. Tears of joy. Thank you so much for your support. I promise to continue my tech company and evolve it in the gaming world. I'm just a kid with a dream." Soulja Boy followed up that tweet with, "Wow, made $250,000 for my game console and it's only been less than 24 hours since release. WTF. Thank you guys so much." Epic Games continued their year of dominance by declaring war on our gaming overlord, Steam. This week, Epic Games announced the arrival of the Epic Games Store. The store will feature games like Outer Wilds, Maneater, Super Meat Boy Forever, World War Z, Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek, Satisfactory, Hades, Genesis Alpha 1, Journey, and Ashen. Now, there are plenty of platforms that sell games, but what Epic Games is doing is very special for developers. Currently, developers who post their games on Steam split the game's overall revenue with Steam for an average of 70 to 30% split. The split changes to a 75-25 if your game hits 10 million in revenue, and an 80-20 split if your game produces over 50 million in revenue. Now, in the case of the Epic Games Store, developers will see a 12-88% split with Epic. Epic also promises to waive all Unreal Engine royalty fees for sales generated through the Epic Games Store, which equals another 5%. And finally, kinda funny, the two words never used to describe this show. But this week, the folks over at Kind of Funny held a Kind of Funny Games showcase in the absence of PlayStation Experience. And yeah, it's a big deal because they had over 69 games announced during their showcase. During the Kind of Funny Games showcase, gamers were given a glimpse at new game trailers and announcements for games ranging from indie studios all the way to AAA. Some of the biggest announcements included Super Meat Boy Forever releasing April of 2019, a new Conan Unconquered trailer, Ape Out is coming to the Switch and PC on February 7th, Guacamelee 2 has added a shirtless Spider-Man and Portillo skin for Kinda Funny fans, Mini Mech Mayhem is coming to VR first quarter 2019, Boyfriend Dungeon is coming to PC in 2019. We also got new trailers for games like Church in the Darkness, Anthem, Human Fall Flat Dark DLC, and quite possibly the biggest announcement from the showcase was that Telltale's The Walking Dead, the final season, episode 3, will be releasing on January 15th.
And now for something completely different. Yeah.
Fortnite Season 7 arrived this week, so let's talk about it in a recurring segment titled Fortnite. Please don't copy, strike that song. Fortnite Season 7, titled Better Watch Out, marks the arrival of a massive iceberg on the Fortnite map. The iceberg brings new areas like Frosty Flights, Polar Peak, and much more. Season 7 also adds a brand new X-4 Stormwing plane. Gamers can take their battles to the sky and bring a new form of aerial combat to Fortnite. Fortnite has also added new wraps that allow gamers to customize their weapons with new looks. And get your parents' wallet ready because what would a new season of Fortnite be without a brand new Battle Pass? The Season 7 Battle Pass includes 100 unique cosmetic items to unlock. And anyone who buys the Battle Pass immediately gets the skin Zenith and Lynx. The Battle Pass includes new outfits, toys, pets, emotes, and wraps. Battle Pass owners will also get early access to Creative, in which gamers will have their own island to create their own cities, games, and challenges for their friends to play. And next up, our main story, the Game Awards, the one night of the year when the entire gaming industry puts their differences aside to celebrate the one thing that we all love, gaming. This year's show was hosted by Jeff Keighley and was filled with memorable moments. Moments like the president of PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox sharing the stage to welcome everyone in attendance. The show was filled with huge announcements for gamers as well, including announcements like Far Cry New Dawn, Scavengers, The Outer Worlds, a brand new Dragon Age game, The Last Campfire, a brand new pirate MMO game called Atlas, Pathless, a new trailer for Rage 2, the announcement trailer for Psychonauts 2, Dauntless, Mortal Kombat 11, Hades Early Access, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which will launch exclusively for the Nintendo Switch, a remake of Crash Bandicoot Racing, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds received a brand new snow map, and Persona 5's Joker is joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And in any given week, announcements like that would be enough to fill up our entire show. But this is the Game Awards, baby, and we need to spruce things up. So, without further ado, the magic of editing and post. This year's show featured over 20 categories, with Red Dead Redemption 2 taking home awards for Best Narrative, Best Performance, Best Score, and Best Audio Design. Fortnite won Best Multiplayer and Best Ongoing Game, and Twitch streamer Ninja went home with Content Creator of the Year. Oh, the Nerf Report's been around for like 2 years now, and each year we get snubbed for Content Creator of the Year, but no big deal. No hard feelings. We'll get it next year. Also this year, Overwatch was awarded the Best Esports Game, with Cloud9 going home as the Best Esport Team. The Best Indie Game was given to Celeste, who also won Games for Impact Award. PlayStation's God of War won Best Game Direction and Best Action Adventure Game, along with winning the extremely coveted Game of the Year award. I think I'm gonna wear this for the rest of this week's show. It makes me feel like James Bond. Finally, for this week, we come to that noise, of course, signifies that we are running out of time and coming close to the end of the show. So, in order to cover all the week's remaining news, we must initiate a segment that I like to call Nerfed in 60 Seconds. The rules to Nerfed in 60 Seconds are simple. Every single week, we have so much news to talk about and so little time to do it. So we take all the week's remaining news, put 60 seconds on the clock, and try to cover it as fast as humanly possible without running out of breath, passing out, or dying. And now that we've hit 1,000 subscribers, not dying seems like a perfect next goal. So with that in mind, let's put 60 seconds on the clock. Say it with me. Thunder noise! And go! PUBG Mobile and Resident Evil are teaming up for a brand new partnership, which has me assuming we're probably going to get some type of zombie modes in PUBG Mobile. Otherwise, it's just going to be the worst Resident Evil game we've ever gotten. Marvel gave us 2 trailers this week, one for Captain Marvel and the other for Avengers Endgame. THQ Nordic has acquired the rights to Carmageddon. CSGO is officially free to play, and speaking of CSGO, they launched a Battle Royale mode this week and hardly anybody talked about it, so that's pretty cool. The rapper 2 Milli, wow, there's a lot of rappers in the news this week, is suing Fortnite for using his dance as an in-game emote. Really weird. The demo for Anthem is coming out in January. Gearbox is teasing Borderlands 3. DayZ is officially leaving early access. Below is launching on December 14th, which that is actually next week. That's cool. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is officially out. Ninja Gaiden, Wario Woods, and The Avenger of Lolo are now on the Nintendo Switch Online service. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Nerfed in 60 Seconds, and that is it for this week's episode of the show. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here and haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Get us to 2,000 subscribers. And more importantly, please share it with your friends. As always, my name is Bryant Chappel. You are you, and this has been another episode of the Nerf Report. Thanks for watching. I don't even know where we're gonna hang this up. Like maybe on the brick, maybe behind the Christmas tree once we're done with Christmas, or just have it descend from the ceiling. That would be cool. Can we afford that? Do we have that in our budget?